things out in simulation, but a lot of things are not going to be included in the simulation. So it'll work in sim, but not in reality.
Exactly. It's crazy. Shall we keep moving?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
I don't like it. Me. That way, yes, sir.
We're just about to de-rig from the crane, and then be able to cross the barrier. Right on.
Jeez. Wow.
Yep.
As you can see, the Raptor is a lot cleaner than it used to be. It looks like there's less stuff, but
Yeah.
As it is.
It's already.
yeah.
But these are still not like we're not to V3 here yet, right?
No.
Is the V3 the same thing as like the LEAT engine? Are those?
Sort of. The lead engine was, I think we will do that at some point, but that's really a total tear up.
Really?
Yeah. It looks like the lead engine, but it's way more expensive because it still has printed parts, for example.
Yeah.
So, but the next gen Raptor engine needs no heat shield.
Right.
So, and because it's exposed, it has to have cooling. So there's integral cooling circuits throughout all the parts. So it looks very simple on the outside, but it's complicated on the inside.
Like even all throughout the pre-burner and the
yeah.
gas manifolds and everything, it's all.
All that stuff you see stuck on the side disappears.
Wow.
Uh,
And that's actually that's being worked on now already. That's already.
Yeah, we have a design. That works. It looks like the engine isn't complete.
Well, yeah, you had that render on that presentation. It just
Yeah.
looked like literally like a
looks
first
like it's
attempt
missing
at mocking
parts.
up. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's actually just the secondary circuits and integral cooling are part of each part. So,
Wow.
So if you have a secondary cooling circuit, you run the secondary cooling circuit or secondary flow circuit through the various parts.
Right.
And we also eliminate a whole bunch of bolted and welded joints. So, especially the bolted joints, you really want to get rid of those.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, bolts and flanges and seals are hell, especially
yeah.
if they're hot. So yeah, the next gen Raptor engine is actually a little difficult to service because there are parts that don't have a flange anymore. It's just welded shut.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're just hoping to be able to get the design up to be so reliable, hopefully, that
Yeah.
you just don't need to
If you
service
need
it
to
as
change a
often?
part, you need to literally cut it open.
Wow. So you'll probably, at this point, you might as well just like swap out the whole engine, I assume, and just,
No, we can cut it open.
yeah?
Yeah. We can cut it open. So,
Just
but there's,
crazy.
yeah. I mean, there's a massive bolted flange for the hot gas manifold that's transferring hot gas from the fuel-rich hot gas from the fuel pump side.
Yeah.
You can see that. It's hard to point at because it's up in the air, but the thing that joins the fuel
Off- yeah, the fuel.
turbo pump to
Yep.
the aux turbo pump.
Yeah, the kind of band looking thing.
Yeah,
right?
the band-looking thing. That has a monster flange at the top and bottom, and you want to get rid of those two.
And that's to hold a lot of pressure. Hot,
That's a whole lot of pressure.
hot pressure.
Yes.
Jeez.
I mean, you can see there's a lot of flanges here. I mean, this valve is like, this pump is like made of flanges.
Wow.
Flange.
And
And like, I mean, these are beast level flanges.
and these are all there is no like active cooling inside of two like this, or the current version of Raptor like this. There's no.
Current version does not have. There's no. Well, there technically is some, but there's not. The current version of Raptor does not have sufficient cooling to be able to resist being in hot gas plasma, like hot plasma.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, it would
That's
melt.
why you need. That's still why you need the shield here.
Yeah,
then.
that's why
Yeah.
it's heavily shielded. But next gen, a bunch of the flanges you see here will disappear, and it will have integral cooling and integral secondary flow circuits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys look? Is it possible to do?
There's a whole bunch of engines down there. Pretty densely packed.
it's
It's a lot of thrust.
a lot of thrust. It's crazy. It looks like when you go to a Christmas tree store or something. Just,
Yeah.
That's insane.
Each one of these is the most advanced rocket engine ever made.
And they're just being cranked out like it's nothing.
Yeah. Super high pressure, high efficiency.
Is
You got a full flow stage combustion.
all the
It's
goods.
insane. Yeah.
Is there ever been any look into, like, I know, with aircraft turbines you can do
Yeah.
like some kind of cooling on the actual turbine blades. Is there any way to do any kind of cooling on the turbine blades and Raptor?
We've had that discussion many times. We can probably head back into the and see
do
the
it.
main factory.
Jeez, I just can't believe how much has changed out here. And you have 2 mega bays. I mean, last time I was out here, there's only 1 mega bay, and nothing had doors. Now you have doors. That's a pretty good feature comfort. It's turning into a real factory, It's,
Yeah. Well, this is a real factory that we're building here,
Yeah.
so quite big.
It's hard to keep up with everything out here.
Yeah. So this is we'll finally have a real factory for Starship, not just making it intense. Yeah. So long term, we want to try to get the thrust of Raptor up to around 330, maybe a little higher, maybe 335 metric tons. So that'll take us to a 10,000 ton thrust at liftoff.
That's absolutely absurd.
Sorry?
That's absurd.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Like beyond absurd. That's coming up on 3 times the amount of power as the Saturn V.
That'll be roughly 3 times the Saturn V. Yeah.
But that's what you
Be
need.
like 22 million pounds of thrust. The Saturn V is 7.5.
Oh my gosh.
So
Absolutely insane. Well, and I think, there's this kind of feeling of why aren't people doing things like the Saturn V being built in the, engineered in the 60s.
Saturn V is primitive compared to Starship.
Yes, and it's insanely expensive. It wasn't sustainable.
Yeah. And it was expendable. So
Yeah.
Starship is just any rocket that is fully reusable, which no one has achieved, because it is extremely difficult. Mm-hmm. Not because they didn't think about reusability.
Right.
So it was just too hard. So, and obviously we haven't achieved that either. We've got I'm hopeful that we will achieve it by next year. Mm-hmm. But at least we have a situation where we have a design where success is one of the possible outcomes.
Yeah.
So no prior design was success one of the possible outcomes for full reusability.
Well, and if you think about it, let's say you guys, for some reason, just were like, okay, screw it. We have to launch 300 metric tons to orbit. You could absolutely, you could expend a rocket if you absolutely had to for some reason.
Yeah, but it'd be pointless.
It would be pointless. But you have that capability. Like for the first time since the Saturn V.
Well, I mean, generally, if you can do 200 tons reusable, you can do double that expendable.
Right, 400 tons.
Yeah.
Which is insane.
Yeah.
I mean, even to the point of if you had to do, let's say you had to do, HLS or something to try to speed it up or something, if orbital refueling's not done or something.
No, orbital refilling, I don't want to count chickens before they hatch, but orbital refilling is really just docking with ourselves.
Yeah.
We dock with the space station all the time.
Right.
A space station is way harder to dock with than ourselves.
But will it be all docking up to a depot? Is that kind of the plan? Is there to be an orbital?
It depends on how quickly you want to launch. So if you're going to the moon, I don't think you need a depot. I think you just send a ship up, and send tankers immediately.
Yeah.
And your boil-off rate will not be too bad.
Okay.